Hello and welcome. I'm a hotel AI expert, and I'm thrilled to be here with you today. A special welcome to all the students of Europe Hotel School joining us for your online learning journey. We're going to be diving into some really cutting-edge stuff. You know, in the hotel world, we're always trying to boost two things, right? The guest experience and, of course, the bottom line. But what if I told you that the one moment we've always used to sell to our guests is actually the absolute worst time to do it? Today, we're going to see how AI is completely flipping the script on hotel revenue.
So let's start right there with that big question. When is the worst possible time to try and sell something extra to a hotel guest? I mean, really think about their entire journey, from the moment they book to the second they check out. It kind of sounds like a trick question, doesn't it? But the answer is fascinating because, well, it's the exact moment we've all been trained to focus on for years.
That's right. The worst time to sell is at the front desk during check-in. This brings us right to what I like to call the check-in challenge. So let's dig in and break down exactly why this old-school approach to upselling is just, well, is completely broken.
I want you to picture the scene, and I'm sure you've all seen it 1,000 times. A guest finally arrives after a long flight or a stressful drive. They're tired, they're juggling their luggage, maybe they've got kids who are getting restless. What is the one thing, the only thing on their mind? It's getting that room key and getting upstairs to relax. The last thing they want is a sales pitch.
And this slide right here, this is the heart of the problem. It's a fundamental conflict of interest. On one side, you've got the guest's mindset. Tired, stressed, focused only on that key. And on the other side, the hotel's goal. Sell, sell, sell. These two objectives are pulling in completely opposite directions, and the result is usually a pretty awkward, low-success sales attempt that honestly can start the guest's day off on a really sour note.
Okay, so if the moment of arrival is the absolute worst time to sell, it begs the question, when is the best time? And that, my friends, leads us to the solution, the pre-arrival opportunity. It's all about shifting our timing to connect with guests when they are actually excited and receptive. This changes the entire game.
If you actually map out the guest journey, you'll see something really cool. Right after they book, but before they've even started to think about packing, there's this perfect little pocket of time. We call it the golden window. Why? Because in this phase, the stress of travel hasn't kicked in yet. Instead, their excitement is building. They're daydreaming about their trip, and their minds are wide open to ideas that could make it even better.
This sweet spot actually has a name. It's called the peak of anticipation, and this is without a doubt the perfect time to reach out with an offer. Because when you do it then, it doesn't feel like a pushy sales pitch. It feels like you're a helpful concierge suggesting ways to enhance an experience they're already incredibly excited about. It's all about meeting them in that perfect state of mind.
So the big question is, how can a busy hotel possibly capitalize on this moment for every single guest? It would be impossible to do manually. And that's where technology, specifically AI, comes in. Let's look at how AI-powered personalization actually makes all of this happen.
So here's a look under the hood. It's actually pretty brilliant. First, the AI scans the booking data to figure out who this guest is. Is it a business traveler, a family, a couple on a romantic getaway? It creates what we call a guest persona. Then, based on that persona, the AI predicts what that specific guest might want or need. It checks the hotel's live inventory to make sure it's available, and then, boom, it sends a perfectly tailored, personalized offer right to their phone. It's all automated, and it's incredibly smart.
And here are some real-world examples of how this works. The AI sees someone traveling for work, and it knows efficiency is key. So it offers a high-speed Wi-Fi package or an upgrade to a guaranteed quiet room. It spots a couple and thinks, celebration. So it suggests champagne on arrival, or a lazy late checkout. A family booking? The AI knows convenience is everything, so it offers to confirm adjoining rooms or a prepaid breakfast package to make the morning easier. See? The offers are always relevant, always helpful.
And here's the part that makes hotel operators and owners so happy. Think about all those premium rooms or suites that might go unsold on any given night. The AI sees that empty inventory, identifies guests who have booked standard rooms, and automatically offers them a nice, discounted upgrade. Just like that, a room that would have generated $0 is now pure profit. It's a total game changer for monetizing your assets.
Okay, this all sounds really good in theory, right? But what about the actual results? Let's get into the numbers and see the real-world impact.
Because this isn't just about making more money, it's about creating a true win-win for both the hotel and the guest.
The data is pretty staggering. When you use AI to send these pre-arrival offers, you see a conversion rate that is 5 to 10 times higher than the old way of trying to upsell at the front desk. I mean, that's not a small improvement. That's a revolutionary leap in performance. And when you see it laid out in a chart like this, it's just, wow. On the left, that tiny little bar, that's the success rate for the old-school manual upsell at check-in. And that huge bar on the right, that's what happens when you reach the guest at the right time with the right offer, all powered by AI. It's not just a little better, it's a whole different league. It completely transforms a hotel's ability to generate ancillary revenue.
From an ownership or a general manager's perspective, this is the most beautiful part. This extra revenue is often called found money. Why? Because the entire system is automated. It generates pure profit without adding a single minute of work for your team. In fact, it frees up your front desk staff to stop being salespeople and focus on what they do best, providing amazing hospitality.
So, if there's one thing to take away from all this, it's that everybody wins. It's a true win-win. The hotel dramatically increases its revenue per room by monetizing inventory that would have been empty, and at the same time, the guest receives genuinely useful offers that make their stay better, all without a hint of pressure. This isn't just a clever sales tactic, it's the very definition of modern guest-centric hospitality.
Look, pre-arrival upselling is really just a beginning. As you all prepare to become the next generation of hospitality leaders, the question you need to be constantly asking is this: how else will AI reshape every single touch point of the guest journey? The opportunities are absolutely massive, and for all of you, mastering these kinds of tools isn't just an advantage, it's going to be essential. Thank you.